Right guys, back with another video. About to head to Strong to get back into squatting relatively heavy about a week and a half out from British University Championships. So just getting back into squatting relatively heavy. I'm not really going to be able to push myself loads that competition, but I'll still do it nonetheless. But yeah, so I'm also going to do a Q&A at the end of the video from questions I got from my Instagram story, which is the link right here. And yeah, so hopefully this will be a good video and I'll catch you guys in the gym. Right guys, just got to the gym. I'm going to grab a rack and then get into squatting. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, just want to get into this and see how squats are moving. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Right guys, back at Ty's for a Q&A. I'm just getting up the questions now. Right, let's get into it. First question, what's your SBD goals for the next comp? So I have British Powerlifting Championships in a week and a half. Honestly, I'm still pretty injured, so I'm not really I can't really see myself pushing it loads. Like I might even total less than I did last competition, just because I want to keep my back healthy. So honestly, I would be happy with 220, 215, 130 bench, which would be the benches will go up from last comp, and then like 270 dead, honestly, just to keep my back healthy, like maybe even less on the deadlift. It just depends how I feel. So next question, what's your favorite cutting meal? Honestly, I've never done a proper cut, so I couldn't really tell you like my favorite because I haven't had loads, but when I was cutting, I was eating quite a lot of fish, so I used to have like salmon and rice, and salmon kebabs and with rice on the side, because I find rice is quite easy to eat small portions of, like just to get down. And I did used to eat rice cakes to keep me going when I was cutting, but I don't really cut that often, and I haven't for at least a year. So I'm sure my meal plans next time will probably be more efficient. Right, so someone said, any tips on deadlifts? Well, for me, for conventional, you just want to have three cues that help me that you could use are probably the slack, wedge, and pull. So basically what that means is like pulling the slack out of the bar is like just putting tension into the bar, taking it out of that sort of just like dead state so you can leverage it off the floor easier. And then the wedge is bringing your hips down and your knees sort of through your arms. And that will wedge off the floor if the slack is done correctly, and then pull. But I'll make a video at some point with a deadlift tutorial to help with that. My favorite exercise, I won't include compounds, that's a bit too easy. I'd probably say, like an incline dumbbell press. Like when it feels good, like I can push a lot of weight on it, definitely my favorite exercise. When did I start lifting? I started going to the gym like the 1st of August 2021, so about a year and 7 months ago now. Well, when we start powerlifting, powerlifting kind of just like transitioned, I transitioned into powerlifting from like the way I was training for like size before. because I just like found that I was pretty strong on compounds. About like 8-9 months ago, I just sort of like started moving towards it. And when I came to uni, I properly like jumped on program and stuff and did a competition in last December. So yeah, is powerlifting training boring? I mean, it can get really tedious because it's just.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
it's boring as hell.
but it can get pretty tedious. Like it takes a long time, but the results are worth it in my opinion. But yeah, it can sometimes get a bit boring. Someone said, should I get arm lengthening surgery? Just bench a lot, bro. If you've got short arms, just bench a lot. Someone said, how to break a strength plateau? Include variations on your exercises that you're doing, that you're plateaued on. Lighter weight, more volume, just experiment with stuff until you move past it. And someone said, what's my split? So I'm being coached by Owen EST, probably looking right here, from EST Barbell at the moment. So I'm not on a split per se, but when I was doing my own stuff, I was on push-pull legs, and then I'd add my compounds to the start. So bench on push, deadlifts on pull, and then squats on legs. So push-pull legs is definitely the way to go, and like if you're trying to get into lifting and stuff. So yeah, as of right now, those are all the questions. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. In a bit.